I know it always looks shiny on camera, but in person it's like, whoa. It's just like, it's popping in real life, you guys. It actually kind of gives me chills. It looks so good. Hey everyone, welcome to Jason Explains Things. Today's video is going to be a very special one. First off, because the old Dodge is back. I'm sorry you haven't seen this truck on the channel in quite some time, but here it is. And the other reason why today is special is because the day I'm filming this, it's my birthday, you guys. So happy birthday to me. Today's video is going to be a celebration about how you can't keep an old guy down by, we're going to spend the entire day making the Dodge look better than it's probably looked in decades by waxing and polishing and decontaminating and even preserving some patina that we got going on the roof of the cab. Now, I haven't washed the Dodge in probably about a month, so right now it is very dusty and dirty. It's done a couple dump runs, there's cat prints on it, but underneath all this dirt and grime and scratches is some beautiful deep reds and that off-white. You know, when this truck is clean, it just looks so good, and I cannot wait to see how it's gonna probably take all day long, but I cannot wait to see how this truck looks tonight. So let's take a quick walk around. I'm gonna show you the worst parts of the paint, and then I'm gonna show you the products, the three specific stages about how we're gonna hopefully make this look really, really good. Now the hood is in not that bad a shape. We have some paint fading right here. We have paint fading right there. The paint on the side of the truck is in pretty good shape, but we have stuff like, I don't know if you can see this on camera, we have, you know, some contamination. It looks kind of like a scratch, but I think it's just kind of like something rubbed up against the paint right there. So there's a line right there, hopefully we can get rid of. This area in the back has been resprayed and bondoed at one point, so you can see that cracking bondo. Let me know what you think would be a good way to fix this. I mean, I know that I could, you know, we could take it to a body shop, but I also just don't really want to respray this. One cool thing that I have planned is we're going to be replacing all of this hardware on all these tie down points, and I have a replacement for this broken one. We're not going to tackle the bed of the truck today, but stay tuned to the end of the video because I'm going to ask you guys' opinion on something, and we're going to do a little experiment right at the end to address this bed. So stay tuned for that. And here you go. Here is the patina of the truck. So this paint, every time I wash the truck, the towel is red from up here. So hopefully what we can do, and I'm gonna show you the product in a second, hopefully we can clean this up, preserve what's here, and also make it a little glossier. Whew! It is gonna be a hot one, my friends. Today's high is supposed to be 100 degrees, so we're gonna be trying to work inside the shop and under covers as much as possible because several of these things you're not supposed to do in direct sunlight, especially when it's this hot. So anyway, that's important. So step number one is the wash and decontaminate stage. We're gonna be using Chemical Guy's Clean Slate, which is a kind of a pretty heavy duty soap that's supposed to remove all wax and different sealants that might already be on the truck. Then we have a synthetic clay block and clay luber from Chemical Guys as well. And then also from Meguiar's, we have a iron removing spray, which is kind of, I think we're gonna start with the Clean Slate soap, then we're gonna do the iron removing spray, and then we're gonna do clay luber. So that is gonna get the truck all clean and decontaminated. Step number two is gonna have two steps of its own. First, we're gonna be using the Torx polisher and a white polishing pad with the Griot's Garage Complete Compound. This stuff is awesome. My friend Ben recommended it to me to kind of remove scratches off your truck after going off-roading and stuff. And this stuff, as long as it's just a clear coat scratch, this takes away a lot of different things, which I really, really like. So that'll be step number one of step two. Step number two of step two is going to be using the black finishing pad with our Torx polisher and then some Griot's Garage Best in Show. And step number three is gonna be a bit of an experiment because I've never used this product and I'm excited to try it, but I'm also a little bit nervous. This is called Poppy's Patina. Now, Poppy's Patina is kind of a system where you can actually do a wipe-on clear coat sealant that is like a full-on clear coat. So I'm a little nervous about doing this, I found this online and I was intrigued by it, and if it works, I think it'll be really cool. And I might even do it on more parts of the truck, like maybe the hood and other parts. But for now, I'm just gonna do this on the roof because that's the worst condition paint on the truck. So fingers crossed for this. All right, enough chit chat. Let's start with stage 1, washing and decontaminating the old Dodge. Brief explanation of the 2-bucket method. So this is your rinse bucket. So you take your mitt, which is clean here, dip it in there, it's all nice and clean. Then you dip it in the soap, you wash, 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 and you come back, rinse your mitt again, and then get more soap, and then wash. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible because soap in the heat is not good, so we're gonna go quick. Man, just after doing the clean slate wash, the white paint is looking way better. Next step is we're gonna be doing the iron removing spray. So I think I'm gonna go section by section. You wanna spray this on and then let it sit for a couple minutes and then agitate it with a wash mitt and then rinse it off. That iron spray, I don't think I got a close-up of this, but as it kind of interacted with like a little bit of surface rust, it actually turned it purple and I was able to wipe it all away. So some of the scratches are now back to bare metal. So it's a great time to put some wax on there. So, hey, well, we're in the shop. Most of the truck fits in here and we're about to start the clay bar. Already, I have never seen this paint look this clean ever. So this stuff is really easy to use. So you just get your clay bar a little bit wet, just like that with your luber. And then we'll just work in a couple, like a 2 square foot spot. Just go like that. I have blue hands. Well, after about a little over 3 hours of work, we're done with stage 1. The clay bar process did an amazing job on the white paint. I'm incredibly impressed, especially around those Ram logos. I actually broke out the real clay a little bit to get really in there, and it's, again, never looked that good. I mean, you can see all the little imperfections and spots and everything, but it's just like, it's popping in real life, you guys. It actually kind of gives me chills. It looks so good. But we're not even done yet. This is just like, we're less than halfway through. So this is gonna be great. I am so excited to now start on the next process. We're gonna be doing the Griot's Garage compound first, and then we're gonna be doing the wax after that. Everything we're gonna do today, I'm gonna be careful. We're using light duty buffing pads and everything, and I'm just gonna go slow and take my time, but actually, I'm sorry, it's just so cool. So cool. I think using a low speed, a light buffing pad, and taking my time, I see no swirl marks, so I'm very, very pleased with what's going on here. The results are simply glorious. I love it. I love it so much. It's looking exactly as I kind of pictured and hoped it would. I didn't expect everything to go away, but there are a lot of scratches that are frankly disappearing before my very eyes, which is so awesome. I almost could think we could just stop here, but I'm still gonna do the second stage with the Best in Show wax, and I'm still gonna do the wipe on clear coat on the top, and we're gonna have to prep for that. But let's go ahead and start the Best in Show Griot's Garage waxing stage. It's gonna be exactly the same as the compound, so I'm not gonna shoot as much footage, but I will show you what it looks like when we're done. Okay, stage 2 of our 3-stage process is complete. It's so beautiful, especially the white paint that looked pretty rough. It's just white. And another thing we did is I took off all of those tie downs, those period correct tie downs that I kind of wish weren't there. Took those off, cleaned them up, and then I replaced all of the hardware with stainless steel screws. So now it looks a lot better. And I was able to, somebody on Facebook like a couple years ago sent me a replacement because we got this broken one. He sent me the exact same one, but not broken. So now all the tie downs are looking as good as they can. Last step is the Poppy's Patina reseal of the top. I'm a little nervous about this. It's also probably a bit too hot. I got my air conditioner blasting as blasty as it can, but it is, again, in the high 90s outside, and I would say it's probably in the mid 80s in here with the air conditioner blasting cold air right at the truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it, but I do wish it was a little bit cooler outside. In hindsight, I totally shouldn't have done this that evening. I was too tired and it was too hot outside. But I'm a pretty stubborn dude sometimes, so results are gonna be a little mixed here, but I don't think it's the product's fault at all. Step 1 to apply this wipe-on clear coat is to scuff up the area you're painting with the supplied scuffing pad. After that, you'll need to make sure the area is perfectly clean. I first wiped everything down with window cleaner until I saw no more paint debris on my microfiber cloth. Then I used the supplied wax and grease remover and wiped down the entire area thoroughly. You'll also want the paint to be completely dry before moving on. I then mixed the clear coat with the clear coat catalyst according to the instructions and started applying the clear coat. This is where things started to go wrong. I likely applied it way too thick, which caused several runs. I tried to fix this by wiping the area down a second time, and then my applicator pad started to leave small fibers in the new coating. Likely because of the heat, things started to dry really quickly. According to the instructions, the clear coat dries to the touch in about 20 minutes and then cures in 24 hours. I think that if I hadn't rushed this process and possibly sprayed the coating instead of wiping it on, results would have been awesome. In a future video, I'm likely going to try to do this process again. Well, it's been about 8 hours of fun, and I do mean 8 hours of fun. Was our mission a success? Yes. I botched the Poppy's Patina wipe-on clear coat thing. I think I botched that. I'm not gonna blame the company. Poppy's Patina folks, if you ever see this, please comment, give me some suggestions. I might try it again. I might just kind of sand the roof and try again later on. It is what it is. Now, what I wanted to get your guys' opinion on from the very beginning of the video is the next thing I want to do on the Dodge is a spray and bed liner. And I'm pretty set on doing a Raptor liner. I wanted to ask your guys' opinion if I should go black or flame red, which is the closest color that Raptor liner makes to my Dodge's paint. Well, I went and did a test. I just tested a little piece of scrap metal, and here are the results. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. I mean, give me your opinion, but yeah, nope. So yeah, as you can see, I don't think I'm gonna do that. We're probably gonna do black. Today has been a great way to spend a birthday, I gotta be honest. And looking at this truck, how wonderful it looks right now, it's just, I hope this doesn't come across as too cheesy. If it is, please go on to the next YouTube video. I hear Justin Bieber's probably got something for you. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I turned 39 today. Two years ago, while unemployed, my business was shut down, freaked out, depressed. I didn't know if I was gonna make it to 37. And I turned 39 today. I almost didn't make it to 37. And seeing this truck kind of, you know, I don't know, this is cheesy, I know, but this morning, this truck didn't look like this, right? And 2 years ago, I wasn't happy-go-lucky. I couldn't like bend down, and I couldn't do that without extreme pain because my back was all screwed up, and I just, I see this and it's just a truck, but there's like a restoration that happens with vehicles, but also with people. And I am a restored person today. And that is because of a few select human beings, my family, my friends, but also because of God. Without God, I wouldn't be here. Without God, I would not have made it to 37, let alone 38 or 39. So, have to give credit where credit is due. So, yeah. Hey, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday. And until next time, everyone, God bless. And don't forget to do it yourself.